Hey everyone, my name's Adam. I'm an independent psychologist. And today, I want to talk about a story that feels painfully real for so many couples. It's about love, exhaustion, and what happens when communication turns into survival. Let's listen to his story.
My wife and I have been married for 5 years. We have a baby, not even a year old yet, and we both work full-time. When things are good, they're really good. But lately, it feels like we're stuck in a loop we can't break. She works rotating shifts. I work the usual 9 to 5. We try to share everything, chores, baby duties, and even though I make a little more, we've always been a team. A few nights ago, things blew up. It was a normal Tuesday. She invited me to an event. I went, brought the baby, supported her. It was actually a nice evening. When we got home, I said I'd eat quickly while she fed the baby. Then I'd take over so she could have dinner in peace. After I finished eating, she handed me the baby. I lay down with him and he was laughing, grabbing my face. One of those quiet, perfect moments you wish you could freeze forever. She started walking out of the room and said, "Now that you've had dinner, will you come to the living room while I eat?" Then before I could even reply, she added, "Since you make me feel so alone and ignore me." That hit me like a punch to the chest. We were just laughing together an hour ago. I said, "There's no need for that comment. I was just taking a moment with our baby." And then, everything exploded. She said I never spend time with her, that she'd tell our friends I'm a terrible husband, that she'd tell our son the same when he's older. She called me disgusting. Lowly. I just held our baby and stayed quiet, not because I didn't care, but because I didn't want our child to hear us fight. And still, she came back again, accusing me of checking out other women, then told me to leave the house. I didn't. I just stayed there, waiting for it to stop. I love her. I know she's struggling. She's been through so much since the baby was born, but I don't know how to stop this cycle. How do I help her without losing myself in the process?
Let's pause here. This story is more common than people think. After a baby arrives, the entire rhythm of a relationship changes. Sleep, hormones, identity, intimacy, all shift at once. And what used to feel like connection can suddenly feel like distance. When she said, "You make me feel so alone," it wasn't really about that single moment. It was her loneliness speaking. The exhaustion, the invisible weight that often falls harder on new mothers. But here's the key. Her feelings may be valid, but her actions aren't fair. Verbal attacks, guilt, emotional blame, those don't build intimacy, they destroy trust. He's not ignoring her, he's exhausted too. And sometimes, both people in a relationship are drowning, but each believes the other is standing on the shore. To break this cycle, you need to recognize the difference between sharing pain and throwing pain. The first invites empathy. The second breeds resentment.
I just wish she could see I'm not the enemy. I'm trying my best, for both of us.
That's the heartbreaking part. He's not her enemy, and she's not his. They're just two tired people trying to love each other while running on empty. This isn't about who's right. It's about learning how to pause before reacting. To say, "I feel unseen," instead of "you disgust me," and to listen without waiting to defend. Healing starts when both partners remember they're on the same side. It's not husband versus wife. It's both versus the problem. And to anyone listening, if you've ever found yourself in this kind of spiral, breathe, take a step back, and ask not who started it, but how can we stop it? Because love doesn't disappear overnight. It just gets buried under exhaustion, fear, and unspoken words. And the moment you start digging through those layers together, that's when the real healing begins.
Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please leave a like, a comment, or share your own experience below. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know if you'd like more videos like this. Remember, communication isn't about winning, it's about understanding. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.